Alright, Star Wars fans and YouTubers, it's January 1st, 2013. Neither overwork, computer problems, or a nasty cold can keep me away from YouTube forever. It's been quite some time since I made any army building videos. My last one was rushed and put together rather sloppily. It was the Baron Fell, Mountain Director Izzard, TIE Fighter pilot one. That one was pretty rushed and the Stormtroopers weren't lined up right and everything. I thought it was high time I made another army building video. I'm going to put this one under Army Building 201 and just call it just Stormtroopers. Give you a flyby of what I have. I've got Grand Moff Tarkin here inspecting the troops. Most of these, I told you about my Stormtrooper collection before, most of these guys are capture of the Tantive 4 Stormtroopers from the 30th anniversary. They're actually a repaint of the 2006 Saga Stormtrooper. I find them to be the best. They have the best stance when you line them up. They might not be the most articulate overall, but they definitely have the best stance. I've got a few others mixed in here as well. I've got the Stormtrooper Commander from the Force Unleashed video game. The back here I've got some comic book Stormtroopers. I got that one. You see the one with blue arms? He's a comic book paint from the 30th anniversary. He's actually a repack and a repaint of the OTC Stormtrooper of 2004. I've got some 30th anniversary ones in back. I've even got Luke and Han as Stormtroopers near the end. So this Imperial lineup has definitely been infiltrated by rebels. But most of them are capture the Tantive 4. I have over 70 Stormtroopers now. I couldn't dig them all out. I've got 55 of them lined up with Tarkin. I expected to have a Vader in this video, but I don't. It's ironic, as much as I complain about Vader being the most made Star Wars character, I wasn't able to find one. So I just thought Tarkin alone, inspecting the troops, give you another view over here, would suffice. Here he is, with of course his Mouse Droid. Excellent figure. I recommend any army builder out there should definitely get Tarkin. An excellent figure. Excellent update of the 2006 Saga one. I've got some of the ones in back here on stands. The 30th anniversary Stormtroopers have never really stood up that well either. I needed some stands to help me out. By the way, this gun rack is from the 2002 Star Wars collection, or it's called the 2002 Saga collection. It was just an accessory you got with Stormtroopers back in the day. Give you a side view. Excuse the camera moving up and down on this. There you go. There's a side view of the Stormtroopers. I lined them up as best I could. I'm not going to play with the Stormtroopers forever and try to get them lined up, especially the ones in back. 30th anniversary ones, as I said, just don't want to stand right. Yeah, I looked over the... this definitely isn't perfect by any means, but looking over the Izzard and Fell diorama, it's just put together rather sloppily. A lot of the Stormtroopers are just rushed. I had to get going to work right before that video was finished. Anyway, as I said, I've got over 70 Stormtroopers and 55 of them lined up here, but you don't need a tremendous amount of Stormtroopers for a good diorama. I was thinking back when I first started my collection, I actually had a couple 30th anniversary ones. It was the 30th anniversary, and I got one Capture the Tantive 4 Battle Pack. And since then, I've just added to my collection. I've waited for good deals on eBay, especially on the Tantive 4 ones. I've got them. I've got a few of every collection. I've got some legacy ones. I believe they're pretty much almost an exact repack of the 2004 OTC, as well as some of the Dark Skies current ones. That's also a repack, I believe. I've got some of the newer Stormtroopers from the vintage collection. I just don't like them that much. That body mold is a great Sand Trooper, not so much a great Stormtrooper. But anyway, I thought I would make this diorama for you. I'm going to try to make a couple others today, but as you can tell, I have a bad cold, as you can tell by my voice. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Supreme signing out, and as always, thank you for tuning in.